All right, y'all. What's going on, man? Major tech news today, man, from Chad Bishop. He reported this first. So Georgia Tech is going to be playing at Mercedes-Benz Stadium against Georgia for the first time ever. Now the game is played at either UGA in Athens or at Georgia Tech at Bobby Dodd Stadium, man. But here's the reason why. So via GT fans, South Recruiting obviously talks about that being in 2025. But the major thing in it was the $10 million, right? That's significantly more than what Georgia Tech would make at Bobby Dodd Stadium. So for one, I completely understand. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, their tuition is so high. It's like, why would they want to go with this? But one, you're allowing your program to be featured on the big stage. Every time Georgia Tech plays, usually it's featured somewhere. Even if Georgia Tech's having a down year, like they'll find a way to feature on ESPN. I think this year it's on ABC, right? And it's going to be the only game people are going to be watching because it's on Black Friday, right? That's one. Two, you playing in Mercedes-Benz that's hosted, right? The World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that, right? It's hosted different FIBA events, right? It's hosted Super Bowls. So when you have that and you're on that great stage and the spotlight and everything is on you, right? That only helps your program. Gets them more attention, right? More exposure, all that good stuff. And I think, obviously their coordinator and Mr. Black did an outstanding job of doing this. I would have took the offer as well. It just makes a lot of sense, in my humble opinion, to do it this way. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you get money from it. It can help go to your school, right? They're trying to renovate different facilities. We know they have the Full Steam Ahead initiative that they're trying to raise $50 million for. So this only helps for that. So you can get to bring in $10 million. You can use that to help continue to fundraise and do different things you want to do, like upgrades to the facilities at Georgia Tech, right? Upgrades to the football stadium. So all this is good things. And I think Georgia Tech's doing a good job, as they usually do, in innovating and making sure that they prepare. And when an opportunity like this comes, doing that. And as you guys know, they actually extended their contract with the Mercedes-Benz. They have to play at least one game there every single year all the way through 2026. So, again, that is big for them. I like the move. Some people are not going to like the move because it's like, well, we'd rather have it at home. And don't get me wrong, the crowd has been spectacular. I've been at every game at home this season. Georgia State game was great, right? The game against Duke was great. And it's nice being at that stadium. But you can't beat that. Your program getting more money. You can land more top-end recruits. You already landed your first 5-star since 2004 when you landed Calvin Johnson. You landed that with Josh Petty. So you feel pretty good, man, if you're Georgia Tech. So continue to do that. And now this week you're going to be on the big stage. And like I said, I'm going to have a full breakdown analysis and my thoughts on the game of what Georgia Tech needs to do to come out on top against a really good defense of Notre Dame. But that is the latest there. All right, more news. The 2025 schedule hasn't necessarily came out. Like, we don't know, like, the dates they're going to be played, but these are the teams they're expected to play. So this also came out today. So they're going to have dates with the Gardner-Webb and Temple, right? Should be winnable games nonetheless. And then this year at home, they're going to have Pittsburgh, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, and they're also going to have Clemson, right? First time they're going to have Clemson for a long time at home. I usually have to play them on the road, but a year long, they didn't play them this year. It's always a great matchup. They played last year. Wasn't Haynes King best game, ended up losing, but can't beat hosting one of the best teams in the ACC usually year in, year out. We'll see who wins this year. But year in, year out, coming to your place in your stadium, that atmosphere is going to be electric. And a lot of the recruits that Clemson gets is from Georgia. So you know they're going to be at that game when they play them, man. So you can't beat that. That's some of their opponents. Georgia Tech basketball is going to be very exciting as well. I'll have full coverage on that. But I wanted to give you all the latest of what's going on and get my thoughts. And I kind of instantly react to it. And I like it. I think it's a good move by the program and the institution. And I think it's only going to help them going forward. And that's literally what you want. You want a program that's forward-thinking, innovative, and is thinking about the future of the program and the athletics department as well. And like I said, for the longest, I think Georgia Tech's trending in the right direction. Not only in football, not only in basketball, but the other sports as well. Swimming, tennis, they're heading in the right direction. They keep doing what they're doing. Hey, look out, man. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with. And that starts this Saturday against Notre Dame, number 11 ranked Notre Dame. So, Tech fans, comment below, man. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the latest moves? And what do you think it can mean long-term for the Yellow Jackets?